separate issue, sir, but the basic question is this. How do you explain that there's no evidence, no video evidence for what Mr. Trump claims he saw on television? How do you explain that?
I'm not so sure that that's true, and I've worked for Mr. Trump now for a long time, and I can tell you that Mr. Trump's memory is fantastic, and I've never come across a situation where Mr. Trump has said something that's not accurate.
There are... seriously?
Yes, seriously.
All right. Well, there is no video of this, is all I'm saying. There's no video of this, and you would think that by now somebody would have come forward and said, I mean, you have a lot of supporters out there. You're the Republican frontrunner.
You have a lot of people on Mr. Trump's social media saying, I saw it with my own eyes. But then again, look, here's the problem. The problem is that the accusers, meaning the mainstream, no matter what Donald Trump says, they're going to try to refute to the best of their ability, and it's just not working. That's really the problem.
You don't think
it's just not working.
You don't think that there are conservative media outlets out there who want Donald Trump to win, who want Donald Trump to be the next president, who would desperately love to put this up on their video, this video on their websites or on TV?
And they put up other things which corroborate Mr. Trump's statement.
No,
but at the end of the day, you're talking about there are Christians that are getting their heads chopped off. There was a photo of a Christian woman who was killed by having a cross basically rammed through her head. We have our president off somewhere talking about climate change. We have a very serious issue in the United States, according to the FBI, that there are Islamic terrorist groups, ISIS-linked groups in every single state in this country. And we want to talk about whether or not that there were 1,000 people or 2,000 people that were sitting there and cheering. Right?
Or
you have thousands of people on Mr. Trump's social media that attest to it.
All right.
Are you calling all of them liars?
I don't know who you're talking about. You're talking about people on Twitter. But let me move on, because obviously I have gotten as far as I can with this line of questioning. I do want to ask.
And at the end of the day, this line of questioning is really silly. And I mean, Sarah Murray, with even her previous statements, Sarah Murray is exactly one of those accusers that no matter what Donald Trump says, you guys are going to go ahead and take a look at and try to figure out a way how to diminish and demean Mr. Trump.
It's the scrutiny that comes with being a front runner when somebody.
I don't see any other scrutiny being thrown at anybody to the extent that you're throwing it against Donald Trump.
Well,
but, you're right. Let's move on.
He is the front runner. But I do